Let me tell y'all something. What's the biggest issue we have in the world today? Reality TV. They even call it reality TV, but it's not reality. It's scripted. You feel me? I told you these people are masters at making the unnatural natural, making the fake real. Okay? Reality TV puts a big dent when it comes to black relationships, white relationships, just just life in general. This was a plan. They planned this, okay? Why you think they got all these relationship um, um, reality shows out? Because it's entertaining, for one. For two, it does it does hinders the way we see relationships. And that's why I say, before you say what a man is, there's no representation of a man nowhere. Hell, there's no representation of a woman on TV, in music. None of these things. And I'm not saying that there's no real men and no real women, so let's not get caught on that bullshit. But what I am saying is this: the world does not cater to what it's supposed to, but yet but yet hold you accountable of when you don't uphold being a good man or a good woman, or being in a relationship, or a family man or family woman, whatever. See, this is the trick that reality TV does. When you see all these women on TV throwing water on each other, they can't get along, they talking about each other. What the fuck you think that does to us as people when we watch this stuff? When you see men on there being the way they be, I mean, they glorify failed relationships. And there's nothing on TV that shows you what a successful business is, because that's not what they want. There's nothing on TV that shows you what a successful relationship is, because that's not what they want. And you have to understand, these people make millions and millions of dollars, billions of dollars, off the decisions that you make, off your fuck ups. They make money off of that. They make money off of that. If you look at these networks and who's behind these networks, BET, Black Entertainment Television, is owned by white folks. If you look at what's going on, understand what is going on, and don't get caught up in the color. I'm just showing you it's not black entertainment because it's not owned by black people. But these same shows, it affects white people. You have white people on there fighting and doing all kind of shit. You have black people on there fighting and doing all type of stuff. But what you'll never see Chinese people on there. Why? You'll never see Japanese people on there. You'll never see the Jewish people on there. So you have to understand who's really being targeted, who's really being affected by reality TV. Look at what they put on there. All degrading shit, bro. Everything is degrading. It's entertaining. No one, if you saw a movie that came on and there was no drama, through the whole movie it was just nice, that's a boring movie. And it's really boring based off what we've been indoctrinated to watch when it comes to entertainment. If there's no conflict, there's no fighting, shooting, if it's none of that, and then it's a boring ass movie. But they've trained us for this. This is why you can see negative things get way more attention than positive things. Because the people that own these stations and radio stations and music and magazines and online public, they don't want nothing but drama. I told you, the world doesn't complement good relationship these days. It doesn't. Social media doesn't. Like, these environments are not relationship friendly. If you're a type of person that's a female and you stay on social media, I see some women that are like in relationships that be on social media a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they'll be on there with their husbands and hugged up with their families and all that, but they'll be posting other stuff that's like degrading. It's like, that don't make sense. I mean, you showing you in a relationship with your husband and you showing your life, and then on the side of that, you showing some provocative things that I feel is like, that's disrespect. Why would they want you to be traditional? You cannot be traditional, right, when your environment is modern. That shit don't make sense. Or you got people that want a traditional relationship, or they want a traditional woman or a traditional man. That shit don't exist. It's out of sight, out of mind. Most people are young or don't even know what traditional relationships are. They too young. This is not 1940, 50, where your friends was really friends. You didn't hang like back then. They didn't hang. Females didn't hang around women that sat and talk about other people. All their friends all got thought ways, and it wasn't that. The men went out and got them and took the son with him. They plowed the field, made sure the crops came in, and did. The woman and the daughter stayed home, clean, cook, and they don't do that no more. That's traditional. Are you crazy? These people done flip flop roles when it comes to relationship. You got the women want to be the man, and the men want to be the women. Not all, but a damn sure big majority of them. See, that's the issue too. We don't want to call a spade a spade. Let me tell you something. Let me show you what's traditional. If you came around my grandma as a man, shaking your ass, popping your neck, and you acting like you one of them, my grandma would shoot this shit out of you. Yes. Now that's traditional. Now if my grandma would have done that to you, what you think my granddaddy would have did? See, back then, them people ain't play all that funny shit. But fast forward today, the people that is in control of our minds and our perceptions, right? These people want us to be the way we are. All these different genders, and you can speak this and that, and I don't give a fuck what you is or what you want to be or what you don't want to be. But you ain't finna tell me what's right is right or what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong. They doing that because they have an agenda called depopulation. They don't want us to have kids. They want men to act the way they are. And they want women to act the way they are. They want women to have equal equality. Like, why would I fight? Why would I want my woman to fight to be me or be a man? That don't make sense, bro. I don't need you to be me. I don't want to be in a relationship with another me. That shit don't make no sense. And why would and vice versa? Why would a man want to play the role of a woman? What people got to understand is this: you, as a man and as a woman, combined or consolidated makes the unit. You can't have that without the other. Why do we let these people fool us? I don't give a fuck what type of woman you are, what type of man you are. We can't do it without the other part, nigga. Like, it blows my mind how people can take something that is so simple and let the world dictate that and manipulate that. You can't have a child without a man. You can't have a child without a woman. I don't know what kind of math motherfuckers doing these days, but it doesn't work no other way. But when the powers that be put all this stuff on TV, you feel me? Got our kids all screwed up and confused and all this shit. They have an agenda. Depopulation. Don't you know males' fertility? Or don't you know women's fertility is down 50%, 55%? Do you know how hard it is to have a child these days? You know how many people that's been trying. Back in the day, man, my grandma them had 14 and 15 and 20 kids. Nowadays, you lucky if you have 3. It take years for people to have kids, man. Why? Because of the shit they put in our food. That's a major thing too. They don't want us to have kids. That's why they screw our minds up with all this gender stuff. So you have to know the bigger picture. All reality TV does is compliment that shit. That's it. It shows you that two women can't. I mean, a man and a woman can't be together. It shows you these failed relationships, and we forget about the successful relationships. We base everything off failed relationships. Why do I want to practice the fail? Why do I want to glorify if we watching the film on the game? Why are we studying games that are losers? No, we need to study winners. We need to study people who've been together 30, 40 years. What did they do? What did they not do? What do they all have in common? But yet we always study failed ass relationships. Y'all better know the bigger. It's always a bigger picture when it comes to these, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to the power that be. Everything they tell you, you better look at it the opposite way, okay? And know this, nigga, TV is free. Well, not free, but the news is. I mean, the sad part about TV is we got to pay for TVs, and we got to pay for the shows to indoctrinate us. So they're making money off us just to create the reality in our mind that they want to create. But the news is free. You can get that shit on free network. It's free. And remember, ain't nothing free. So I just want to bring that out to y'all, bring that to y'all attention. You feel me? Reality TV is screwing up the world, especially in the black community, because like I say, it shows no togetherness. All that shit is just drama, entertainment, and a lot of women want to follow that. Not all, but a lot. And on social media. But if you look at it, bro, you don't see no women helping their kid with homework. You don't see no women. You don't see none of this stuff that they uphold us to be when it comes to a man or a woman. You don't see that. And those who do it, I salute y'all. But they don't give those people that stardom, that attention. No, it's always drama. You can see a dog take a dump in the grass so he'll have 1 million views. But if you see a woman trying to speak to younger women on how they should conduct themselves when it comes to their hygienes, when it comes to their when it comes to how they present themselves and how they want to be presented, that shit don't get no love, bro. But this is the devil's playground. Remember that. I just want to drop that on y'all, man. Y'all got me in the bed and I'm about to get up though, but yeah. Reality TV is messing up people's minds, okay? And social media. I'm gonna be honest. If you ain't doing nothing positive with your social media, man, find something that you can do something positive with it, man, because everything can be used in a good way or bad way, okay? So with that being said, like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm out.